What's good, YouTube? And today we're back from the video, bro. I told you I was gonna be consistent, bro. Now I do have an announcement to make. I think I'm gonna have the video out today, but I am making two new channels, bro. I'm making two new channels. Reason for that is I think throughout my short YouTube journey, I guess, you feel me, like I've realized, y'all could go through my channel, right? I've realized I like too much stuff. Like genuinely, like I feel like I just like too much stuff, bro. Like I have too much I like too much stuff, bro. I like watching videos, I like playing games, I like talking about games, I like comic books. Like I like too much stuff, so I'm making two new channels. I'm gonna link them in the description. Well, the second one isn't gonna be made yet, but the first one, I'm making a gaming channel. I'm gonna go game over there. I'm trying to just branch. I'm trying to have different avenues to put my thoughts, basically. My other channel, I'm gonna make a comic book channel. I'm just gonna talk about books I read, because I've been reading a lot like comic books recently. I could probably see my shelf, like all the books on my shelf are comic books. I read like all of them. I just read a Green Lantern omnibus. I have the Watchmen on my bed right now, and Green Lantern Volume 2 is coming in. So I'm gonna make that channel. I don't really expect them to really, do that much, but they're gonna be there just to I can get my thoughts out, bro. I like talking about books, and hopefully, the gaming channel and the comic channel brings in new people that I could talk about comic books and games with. So that's the plan. But today we are talking about DDG. Now, well, not just him, his group called Capaholics. I don't know if y'all know, DDG is part of a group called Capaholics, and as you can see, bro, my guy, you see my guy Verso, bro, tune into the gaming channel, bro, lock in though. My guy Omizi talking about some DDG's new content group is doomed to fail. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of agree with him, bro. Let's see what he's talking about, and we gonna let's lock in, y'all.
You ever try to do a group trip with your friends? You throw the idea out in the text message, everybody gets hype about it. They talk about all these different plans, things they want to do, places they want to see, food they want to eat. But strange enough, as time advances and it's time to put down money for the deposit on the Airbnb, buy plane tickets, book these concerts.
Niggas start talking about something. Hey, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, nigga. I don't got it. You said what? It's 500. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got a kid now. Out of nowhere, you start looking at the messages and you just like that's how it be, bro. That's so funny though.
Etc. etc. The group chat goes silent. And then days, weeks, months go by and you and the group chat haven't done a damn thing since high school spring break of senior year. That's basically what it's like starting a group channel. DDG's Capaholics is a perfect example.
Now, let me really break it down in my opinion, right? Because I am a fan of most of these guys. DDG is probably my favorite YouTuber of all time. I just watched him a lot growing up. It is what it is. I know got a lot of haters. If you come in here to hate on him, bro, there's not a channel to do it. I'm not going to hate on him, bro. He's my favorite YouTuber of all time. Now, we got DDG, Kelly, Dub, Baby Rich. Who is this? Derek, Tio, and Deshay. Now, I'm not going to lie. When I seen their announcement, I kind of thought, like, what was the point? Because they're already a group. They're a friend group. Like, we know all of them. They be in Dub and DD's videos. Like, we all know them. Now, that our content group, I was a little suspicious because I'm not gonna lie. 1, 2, and I would say a half and a half. So really 3 of these niggas, I don't really know about the work ethic. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know, bro. Kelly, Tio, and half of Derek and half of Baby Rich. I don't know. I know about DD's, Deshay, and Does work ethic because I watch their videos. But the rest of them, I don't know if making content is what they want to do. Rich be making music a majority of the time. Tio, I don't remember the last time I watched a Tio video. Derek, I don't know what he be doing. And Kelly, I didn't even know Kelly did content. I just thought he was their friend, and he does money. I don't know how he had money, but yeah. So that's why I was a little suspicious about it. But let's see what you're talking about though.
Example of that. A group he started months ago has been culturally irrelevant, and he is still trying to figure out why.
Bro, I have accepted that we're never gonna do shit together. I don't give a fuck no more. I gave up.
Damn, I haven't seen this. He been saying this for a minute.
Yo, I'm traveling. I'm going wherever I want to go.
Me too, bro.
I'm not asking nobody to come with me. Nothing.
Bro, me
Y'all
too.
don't want to leave the crib. Y'all, well, you do.
You and
like
me,
to go
bro, I'm not gonna lie. You and me are the only that be traveling, doing literally.
Yeah, they are.
I'm never asking nobody to go nowhere. I'm tired of asking to travel with me, bro.
Well,
Grown ass.
don't he have a whole group?
Cool, bro. I think we need better PR as a group.
Give it a
When I
rest.
say PR, I mean like we not doing shit as in like we just streaming. We not making this shit to like a business.
If you're new to this and you want to be true to this, please make sure you hit that subscribe
Yeah, I ain't
button.
gonna lie,
Every
bro. They
new
don't really do
subscriber is
nothing like.
a friend
Okay, let's be honest. A&P in the last couple months, I say, have been falling out of not relevancy, but with Kai disappearing, they haven't been doing a lot of group things together. But when A&P was at their apex, they was always doing something together. Like they have a whole A&P channel. They was popping up videos every week when they could. They was all even every time somebody had a subathon, everybody else each of them most of the big MP members, people that stream has subathons. Kai has subathons, Phantom has subathons, Asian has subathons. Duke didn't have subathons, but you would see him in the other subathons. The A&P wars, they would all participate. Like they were a group. Phase 2, even though I don't watch Phase like that, but I watch a couple of them like Silky, Rage, and I fuck with Jason from time to time. But even them, you see them always together, bro. Capaholics, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Again, it's DD and the Shay. I do Dub in there for his YouTube content, but streaming wise, I ain't gonna lie, Dub, he don't do shit either. He don't do shit. I'm gonna keep it a beat, and I fuck with them. I fuck with them heavy. They're my favorite people on the internet, low key. But if I'm keeping the spade, bro, the rest of them, y'all not moving like a group. Y'all, they move like roommates. That's what they move like. They move like roommates. And if you go on their VOD channel, you be seeing the conversations that they be having, bro. A lot of them be with Dub, Deshae, and DD. The rest of them be coming in and out. They not making content, bro. So I don't know, bro. I'm with DD. I'll look be tight. I'm not gonna lie. It seemed like you guys got the crib just to get the crib at this point. I'm not gonna lie. It seemed like a party house. To be honest, that's when I see them together. When they do parties, that's when everybody in the house, everybody with the girl, like that's when I see them together. Other than that, bro, I'll see them together, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Added to the group chat, but don't leave me hanging when it comes time to do some sort of group trip. I'm gonna be pissed off. Now, back into the video. Just a couple days ago, streamers Phantom and Jason the Ween were riding around talking about how to successfully start a group.
How would you operate it if you were to start from the ground up?
Well, I got an ad, bro? Damn, okay. Awful, nigga.
You can't put a group together just cause like the numbers. That's one. So you need to have genuine brotherhood. You feel me?
This a Maybach? Yeah, it's Maybach hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie, low key. I'm sorry, bro. I gotta talk, nigga. It's my channel. Hold on, let me break something up. I ain't gonna edit this neither, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not editing this. Low key, I never had a dream car because I'm not a dream car type of guy. Like I'm not a car type of guy at all, if being honest, right? I'm not gonna lie, as of late, bro. The Maybachs, these just been hard. Especially the inside with like the tables and stuff. This convenient as whip. I like the lights to the inside. I don't know the like model I want or the color, none of that. But just the fact, like seeing that shit hard to me, gang. That shit hard to me. I'm talking OD. We only a minute 50 seconds in. How much time I got left on it? 10 minutes? Oh, I'm yapping. My fault, bro. My fault. I'm yapping.
You guys have to be friends. You guys have to respect each other. Let's say me and you had a group, and it was two other individuals, and you did something I didn't like. I'll say, you know what, Jason? You did something I didn't like.
I mean, I feel like that is very like common.
That's not that common, nigga.
No. I'm saying like in groups, like there's always a little a tussle.
And communication is key.
So
you sit down, you say, yo, bro, I ain't like that you did that.
Okay.
I wasn't really fucking with it, bro, and it made me feel away.
Mature.
Communicate. You know when you try to start something and they're like,
Like percentages.
A lot of niggas, that's getting me. I'm looking at the phone. I'm hungry. Fuck. I'm hungry. I'm on one today. I'm on one. It's 3 in the morning, bro. Like, look, bro. It's 3 in the morning, gang. I'll show you that. Oh, that nothing really happened for real. It's 3 in the morning, bro. Damn, bro.
Nah, hell no. We never, boy, that shit even cross our mind. I'm saying more like, you know how like you see your cameraman?
Yeah, it's John.
What's your name, bro?
John.
John. Okay. So let's say John, like John around us, right?
Yeah,
like,
sure.
all the time and shit. And then like we start saying, yo, we can make a group. And you say, yo, I fuck with John in the group. Fuck it. Like that type of vibe. Like it's like John don't even. You feel me? Like not that no respect to John, but like. Nigga, I'm talking about niggas that really give a fuck about this shit.
Damn.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Phantom broke down.
You gotta have passion. I'm not gonna lie. Damn, I'm be talking a lot in this video. Okay, now's a good time to plug my friend's podcast, bro. For my best friends, bro. They got a podcast, Mind in Motion, bro. Go subscribe to them. The niggas done surpassed me in subs and shit. Yeah, go subscribe to them. I hope. Well, that's the thing about starting a group. I think it's different than what they're doing. They're just doing a podcast. It's not really like a content group. It's just a podcast, so that's more sustainable than making a content group. So I guess you're not different, but you do have to make it very like everybody had to be on the same page, bro. Everybody can be the same page. Like real shit, everybody can be the same page. Now I will say, me and 3 of my college friends tried to start a group. We recorded 2 videos. The bitches never came out, and I'm not gonna lie, they're never gonna come out either because we accepted the fact that we was not about it. I'm not gonna lie, we wasn't about it, and that's okay. Cause to be honest, it is what it is, bro. A lot of people that like everybody on the same page, bro. Me, I think I'm focused on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of not even just YouTube. I've been watching a lot of like stuff about life. Like I'm 20 years old, gang. Like. I need to lock in now, trying to get my YouTube popping, because I'm trying to make money now, bro. Like, I'm 20 years old. I'm looking at, like, savings accounts and stuff like that. Loans, because I did go to school for a year, so I am in debt by a couple bands. I ain't gonna lie. I'm trying to get that out of here. Like, bro, like, everything, you gotta keep moving, bro. So, I know I focus on content, but everybody ain't focus on content, like, so you do need to make sure that the people you're starting your group with, y'all all on the same page, like, oh, we're doing this, like, as you can't be slacking. Like, I've been realizing, like, damn, like, even with this channel the past like 2-3 weeks, like, I haven't been about it. So now I'm making 2 other channels. I'm gonna be about it, bro. I'm gonna be dropping on, bro, the comic book one. I'm pretty much gonna make a video every time I finish a book. So that one's gonna be like my little side. That channel is really for me to just talk it out and just be like have a little comic community. But the gaming one and this one though. Yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, like I'm gonna be pumping these out. I'm gonna have to. I gotta put the work at the back end. I've been working a lot more recently too, but that's no excuse, bro. Like you gotta be you gotta have the ethic though. So yeah, that's my thing.
Why AMP, Sidemen, and other successful group channels actually work. They don't succeed because they're just friends. They succeed because they're in sync with their alignment. They're lock in step with their ideology and their mentality. They come from the same ecosystem. That way they know each other's grind. They know each other's passion. They know each other's hustle. They know each other's work ethic. When they see somebody jump hundreds of thousands of subscribers, they also know what it takes. They also know the algorithms. They know how to collaborate. They're basically one and the same. Everybody treats it like a job, and everyone pushes the group forward with their own work ethic. And because everybody understands that there's some sort of dedication to the craft, there's a level of respect that has been created and cultivated over the course of the few years that they've been together. Now, sure, there have been their ups and downs, their lefts and their rights, but at the end of the day, they each respect each other. Now, I don't think that this was some sort of diss to DDG, Capaholics, any other group, channel, SSB, or whatever the case may be that no longer exists. But in my mind, Phantom is speaking directly to this problem that is on the internet when I see group channels fail.
When the bottles came out, we said Capaholics. So we all was a friend group, but the only thing between our friend group is that some people was cooler than other people, then some others was cooler than other, and then we all combined. Everybody.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's normal though. That is very normal. Like in every friend group, a lot of friend groups are combinations. A lot of friend groups are combinations. My main friend group is a combination. It's so crazy viewing it from that standpoint now because we're so cool. Because we're all so cool with each other now. But my friend group is a combination, bro. Like, we are. I went to one middle school for a month. I made 3 friends, 3 good friends, my best friends that I stay with now. I made 3 best friends from that school. I went to another middle school. I made 2 best friends from that school. I was in group chats with both of them. Start little by little, you know, niggas is young. 6th, 7th grade. You start playing games, both of them niggas getting on Fortnite. All of a sudden, you combine both the friend groups. Now we're all big. Now we're all big. We're all one big friend group. And now there is no, like, I'm not saying that. Obviously, in friend groups, you're gonna have people that are closer than others, and you know, like, that's how it is. But now there is no like, oh, that's Jaden's friend. You feel me? Like, we're all a group, bro. Like, we all consider each other best friends. So that's where I feel like most groups should get to. Now with dubbing, I don't really know what he means by that, but they're a little, because I do, from the way I view it, I do feel like most of them are. I think the only one is kind of like, I don't think Dub and DD was close friends with Cinco. I think T.O. and Cinco was mainly friends. T.O., Cinco, and Deshae, but I think that's normal, bro. Like, yeah, you was going to have people in the friend group that are close to one another. It's common sense.
Friends, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like, T.O. might hang out with Derek and Cinco more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hang around Derek and Deshae. Me and my brother hang with Rich more. Kelly and my brother hang around more. You get what I'm saying? But we all were friends. We all in a sense, like, we all in one, like, this is my birthday. Every birthday we pop out for each other. But I feel like when it, like, you know what I'm saying? Once you mix business with stuff, bro, it always go bad. But I was talking to Max about Capaholics, and he was just like, bro, it's different now. Because now that y'all a group, so when y'all get into it, just know that y'all are a business. No, at first y'all was just a friend group. When it's business, when 2 niggas disagree, or 3 niggas or 4 niggas disagree on something, you're not stopping, oh, I'm just not going to reply to this nigga in the group chat no more. Or if we go to the club or if we go out to eat, I'm just not going to go because I don't like them. Now it's like, oh, I'm not doing content. I'm not doing business with this person.
Capaholics was an attempt at a group channel started by DDG, featuring the likes of Deshae Frost, Jay Cinco, his brother Dub, Wizard Kelly, Jay Rich, and some other content creators. They announced the group about 5 months ago, and I say this with all due respect.
Jay Rich. Jay Rich. Okay, buddy. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay, buddy. Also, it was started by DD. It was started by Dub. DD has said this numerous of times. Now, all because he's the most popular member, it was not started by him. Gotta just speak to the facts, but...
Respect. If you look at their YouTube channel...
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. This is what I'm talking about. You guys started to... the views don't matter. You guys released the trailer 5 months ago. 5 months ago. You guys got... This don't even count. You guys have 3 videos? 3 videos? In 5 months, y'all couldn't make... Y'all only made 3 videos? And to be honest, if y'all was going to be a streamer group, like, okay, my thing is, what y'all want to be, a streamer group or a YouTube group? Because at least with AMP, a lot of them, they was a YouTube group first. They started on YouTube, and then they transitioned to streaming, but they were still doing YouTube videos. Y'all was streaming, so, like, I don't get it. Like, what was, I don't know, bro, but, like...
Only 3 videos have been produced. Yeah, I don't think this is going as planned. And while some might say they're at the beginning stages of their group channel, I would argue that everything that I've known when it comes to group content, the dynamics, how to make them work, etc., and what they're doing show clear indications and signs that this is probably not something that is long-term. There's a pattern developing here.
Imagine being able to build anything.
These ass
just by thinking
gang.
about
Damn.
it.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not
Meat
editing this out
Base
either,
44.
bro. Yeah.
Questions arise like, how often are they actually streaming together? How consistent is their group content? What does their YouTube presence even look like? Hell, are they even friends? Right now it reminds me of back in my day when B2K was popping and everybody wanted to start their own boy band. And so you go to recess and you try to build some sort of momentum, but people start flirting with girls or going to play kickball or basketball. This is a pivotal moment right now. You either build that momentum or you start drifting apart. One of the things that underscores the struggles of the group today was this early, and I do mean early, drama with up-and-coming streamer and probably early riser of the group, J5.
Even that group, like, it's not a real group, bro. Like, that ain't real.
I made a video about this when I made a video about this when the whole thing was going on. In my opinion, bro, this might have been the dumbest shit to happen to the group. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even want to talk about it because there's a lot to talk about, and I've been yapping for too long, bro. We 21 minutes in here. I'm 6 minutes in the video. I don't want to keep talking. Oh, this was so stupid. This is so stupid to me. This was dumb.
Them ain't real. Like, and I'm not saying like speaking on as far as everybody individually. I'm just speaking as a group. That's not a real friend group, bro.
Oh,
it's not a real friend group. Like,
yeah, I'm not saying it was dumb. Like say it's Cinco Live or something. That was just bad PR. That's what I'm saying. Like that is dumb. That was bad PR. But so that's what I mean. Before y'all think I'm fucking dick sucking, bro. I think that was bad PR.
our friend group was always based off of the ranks of popularity.
Yeah,
like,
see?
Last year I was at the bottom of the rank. If I pulled up to the club late, nigga tell me, nigga, it's over. Like, you can't even get in the club. Like, I'm not coming out to get you. You gotta call like T.O. or somebody. You feel me? Like, that's the only way a nigga get somewhere. Like, you know, and that's just a representation of the dynamic of the friend group. You know what I'm saying? Various times I try to leave our group chat, you know what I'm saying, and defuse the situation. You know, but like I said, a nigga felt like he was the program. He ran the program. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga kept adding me back and just tearing a nigga down, like coming at a nigga in real disrespectful ways, talking to a nigga like a friend would never talk to. Gang, like, one thing about me, fool, like, I take shit very serious as far as like signs. You feel me? Like,
I said every time I see it, bro. I ain't gonna lie, his tattoo hard, gang. I'm not gonna lie, his tattoo tough. Now I got a little tattoo on my, arm too, man. I'm saying I got a little tattoo on my arm, but like got a little, you know what I'm saying? But no. That's hard though.
Oh my God. Not weeks, but just days after the announcement of the group, J5 left the group after highlighting things like disrespect, a hierarchy system that benefited DDG, mistrust, and just a pattern of disgusting behavior by the entirety of the group. Now, do I think you can survive early dramas? Sure. J5 would go on to have a budding career. He's now expecting a baby with his girlfriend, Lala Baptiste, which, congratulations. Hopefully that it goes without any sort of hitch or anything like that. And just like at the time, his projections of him becoming a budding star in the streaming space seem to be coming to fruition. But I don't think that him leaving the group and his massive success that he was at arm's reach away from is the reason why I'm even having these sentiments. He opened the door for the conversation of what's going on behind the scenes that will not only impact the friendship, but also will impact the on-camera presence. J5 and Dub highlighted the fact that this isn't a real friend group. These are more fractions and sections of different people, you know, trying to come together to make bread, to be honest with you. And these things pan out in collaboration. Just the other day, Deshae Freaky Frost, of all people, announced that he was doing a collaboration with DDG, a 7-day subathon tour of sorts. Now, this made another member of the group crash out because he felt left out and not included.
Me and Moo are going to do a 7-day subathon together. 7 days, man. What?
7 days, 7 times, you would move.
Yeah, 7. We was at the gym talking about it. Some place that
so where's I'm at? Where's Dub at?
Yeah.
Wow.
Derek King, I thought we was Capaholics brothers. Y'all playing 7-day subathon by yourself. Where the fuck y'all be at? You don't do the subathon up in here?
No, I don't know yet.
Oh, so y'all just going in on shit and not even saying shit. Like, y'all don't give a fuck about me. You don't give a fuck about us, huh?
We literally...
Nobody give a fuck about Baby T.O. Nobody care about Baby T.O., a.k.a. Student T.O., a.k.a. Terrell Owens.
See, and I hate niggas just like this. This is that one friend that looks at the pictures.
I ain't gonna lie, that's funny though, but from the way DD and the Shape been talking, it sounds like y'all not really about it. So all because he want to move like a duo now, don't complain, nigga. If you you was about it, they would have asked you, bro. But you're not really about it.
On Instagram or Snapchat or whatever other social media site after the vacation that the friends that are participating in go to, and comments under, wow, hope y'all have fun. Looks like y'all had a good time. Yeah, nigga, we did, because you didn't put up any money. We had a great time because we didn't have to worry about you the whole time, wondering where you were, wondering if you were going to participate X, Y, and Z. When I go down the members of the Capaholics group, or what is supposed to be the Capaholics group, it's pretty clear to me that DDG and Deshae are some of the only ones taking it seriously. Now, I do agree that them fractioning and sectioning themselves off doesn't necessarily help, but if everybody isn't participating, then what are we supposed to do? And it's honestly sad though, because we've seen what happens when a bigger and larger creator has taken the time out to hand select a group of people and bring them up to a certain level. I'm thinking of specifically Kai Cenat with the Clover Boys. A lot of those guys are now staples in the streaming industry. And for what it's
I say, this is different. Them niggas put in work.
Where Kai Cenat didn't gain too much. Specifically, if you ask the internet, he actually may have hurt his PR a little bit by helping these guys get put on. But at the end of the day, I think his efforts are very fruitful. But for a guy like DDG or even Deshae, there's not a lot of benefit to this, and these people aren't taking advantage of this stuff.
DDG really hasn't gained anything from it, and it really wasn't a thing for him to gain. It was really just him like putting his homies on and putting us in a house and doing something together, which I really appreciate, bro. I'm not gonna lie, Capaholics was definitely, and I think y'all can agree, like, can definitely like helped and changed with the shit I got going on. And I feel like he did such a favor just doing this and putting on a group and putting us all in the house, like, you know, not putting us in the house, but like just being at the forefront of this, you know? And I feel like we all definitely gotta like stick together.
You know how many people would die to be in an opportunity like that? Die to be in a situation in which they could get put on by a bigger creator or a bigger streamer. People that will actually take it seriously. What the guys don't understand is that there's always going to be a target on their head. And in real time, we saw somebody basically aim for that target. Figuratively, of course. T-Banks, a already established streamer, linked up with DDG, and he had a conversation with him that
my brother watches T-Banks.
I was very, very candid about the Capaholics, calling them out, saying that, you know, the group is inconsistent and lazy with their creativity.
What if instead of designing thumbnails, you could just paste your YouTube links into our AI, and it would create scroll-stopping.
The view is gonna be a little lower. I know you're gonna see it like, damn, niggas don't really want to watch this, but it's worth it in the long run. Do more group building content instead of smoking weed and kick.
I want to smoke weed with my little cousin, and I want to party.
The little niggas, not little niggas, but the niggas that's lower than y'all hungry. They doing like innovative shit. Y'all is in here smoking weed. Got the BBL badges in here.
So you telling me?
That's y'all problem.
So you telling me you could throw a party like this?
Talking though, but I don't want to. That's your problem. I don't want to throw a party like this. What this party? Good thing about it. What this party? I feel like you could. I could. Oh no, I can do anything I want to. But what? At the end of the day, what is this gaining you?
The party?
Yeah.
You know,
I was saying that they just party. Ain't gonna lie, DD chatted, but I think he's high and or drunk. I'm not gonna lie. So
gaining fun, having a great time. I'm working on my social skills. I'm talking to people. You know, I'm introverted and shit.
I can tell you're not even enjoying the party though. I didn't see you talk to nobody here. You just like on your own time and you talking to your camera.
Yeah,
it's more like you don't really want to do this shit. You just kind of just doing it. Like,
he reading him.
I can tell you want to do other shit. I've seen you do other shit.
Now he has some extremely valid points. And
nah, he reading him. I ain't gonna lie, T-Banks. I ain't gonna lie. I like that out of you, bro. I like that out of you. That was tough. I thought that for those.
Rolling those dice on the internet ultimately destroys creativity. But what's going on is that he's saying, hey, you guys have so much potential. You guys can do anything in this world. You have limitless amounts of creators around you, opportunity around you, people that want to be around you. Yet all you guys do is party, smoke weed, you know, click these buttons and watch these cherries roll across the screen. And hopefully an audience will stick. And at some point that does get tiring. I don't know if you've ever been to a club, but to me, one experience was all I needed to see that this is not an environment for me. I want to do other things in life. But T-Banks can see what I can see. This is not.
Now I'm the same way. Well, I don't know about no club, but parties, bro, not my body. I ain't gonna lie. Not me. Not me. I will say though, the one party we went to Halloween party. That party was fun, but overall, not me. I'm not I'm not gonna lie. I'm talking a lot. To be honest, bro, when I walk at the house, nigga, I'm scared. But I'm not gonna lie, like not to sound like I got my pussy, but like when I walk in the house, like I in my head think like, okay, I could die today. That might sound crazy, but like that's how I think. So I don't even like being near people. Like I don't even like. You could ask all my friends. I don't like having my back towards doors. Like I just don't like it, bro. I don't like it. Even my bed being like this. This bed right here is probably the only bed ever that I feel safe in with the back being towards the door. In college, I was happy that my bed was like the other way so I could see my door. Even when I go in stores, restaurants, I always gotta be looking at the door. I don't like having my back, like I just don't, it's not like that. So in parties, when I'm near everybody, you know, when party you gotta walk through sideways and you gotta, you know what I'm saying, you gotta go through the people, it's all crammed up, everybody be sweaty. I don't like being near people. It's just too much for me in my head. Like I've been thinking too much crazy shit. So party's not me. And the Halloween party that I've been to, it was open space. I could see the door clearly. That's why I fucked with it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I fucked with it. If more parties were like that, I'll fuck with it. But them overcrowded parties where it's mad sweaty and you bumping on people and I can't see no way out if something happened, like God, bro. If I'm in a party and I hear boo boo boo, you know how many people you gotta run through? Nah, see, like I can't. So that's how I think, bro.
Because DDG wants to do these things. No. When DDG does his own things, even though it still revolves around women, he wants to put on a whole love show. He wants to go to Africa and start his Africa tour like he's doing. He wants to do a US tour like he's supposed to be starting in April. He wants to do those things. The guys around him are really dragging him down. And so T-Banks calls this out. In an insane but strategic attempt, T-Banks says to DDG, hey, I think I have that final piece for you. I can be that missing piece to the Capaholics that really takes this to a different level.
DDG world, if I join Capaholics today, I'm trying to tell you, I would turn y'all up. I will turn this whole shit up. But like y'all gotta be as hungry as me. I'm talking about we waking up 10 o'clock in the morning, I got this idea, we running it. We're not smoking weed, we're not throwing no party. We going to the racetrack, we doing paintballing, I can even say some of these ideas because you're gonna steal it. But if you, I'm trying to tell you, I'm one of those hungry niggas. I'm serious. Hungry. You wanna know how I not?
I ain't gonna lie, T-Banks. I might start watching you. That sound like, wait, oh, was my camera not on? I think my camera's on. I start watching you. I like the way that sound, bro. That's why I'm trying to be currently. I'm trying to be like, yeah, you gotta be hungry, bro.
Capaholics.
I know how you're not hungry. I seen you a clip you say if you don't make what a doctor make his salary for the year in a month, then you're gonna be underwater on your bills. But you only stream 40 hours this month. See, I'm actually talking to you. You don't have niggas around you that talk to you like this. I'm trying to make sure you get back on your game.
But T-Banks, I'm here to tell you that you're
hold on, bro. I'll forward. Yo, I ain't gonna lie.
You're barking up the wrong tree. It's not necessarily DDG that you have to worry about. You have to worry about the other group members. I've seen situations happen where, you know, I've been a part of a friend group or I've joined a friend group and you can already tell the dynamic. Hey, these people want to do these things. These people don't want to do these things. I'm going to let you know right now, your addition won't change anything. Especially if the leader of the group, who has been begging them to travel in order to strengthen their bonds and their relationships, can't get through to them.
I'm dead ass serious. Please, Brock. Please. I just see like Capaholics like this. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We got to do something different to be like these.
You think we're on a decline? For real?
Not a decline. We're on a plateau, nigga. Like we're just doing this. You know what I mean? It's cool. But it's like, how do we get to this? Yeah. And then we can.
This was in Christmas, bro. So he said this is in December. We're in March. We're in March. Like, yo, these niggas, man. But to be fair to Dub, he has already said he don't like streaming. Which is another weird thing to me because DD said Dub is the one who put this together. So I'm not gonna lie, Dub, if you don't like streaming, what the fuck was the point of this? But you know, that ain't my business, I guess.
You like that again. You know what I mean? Yeah. We gotta travel, bro. We gotta show people shit. I'm not saying we doing bad. It's only our second month. I'm just saying, like,
Oh, okay.
I feel like
Yeah.
we do a lot of shit repetitively. We gotta do shit.
Now, I will say that DDG or anybody else watching this video who's looking to start a group channel or is just looking to study group channels or is unemployed, fuck it, I don't know. This isn't the end all be all. It's probably close, but it's not the end all be all. There are blueprints and there are other case studies of groups that you can watch from the past that have done some of the same things you're doing, or you'll ultimately run into those same obstacles and challenges that they did, like destroyed their content, that you can honestly avoid. FaZe is a good place to start with this example. A manufactured group of friends who came together and honestly blew up, got successful, got popular, and got popping. But the corporation that got in front of it ultimately ripped these guys apart, to now we're having struggles seeing them together in any sort of video, maybe for legal reasons, but also because potentially the relationship got fractured due to the corporation's involvement.
Before a company ruined it, bro. I gotta turn on my AC. Before a company just rinsed us for money, took advantage of all of us, and made our friendships fucked.
Let's also not forget about Aiden's ex group SSB. Maybe they're
We're not talking about it. We're not talking about that. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, no. That don't matter. Too hype though, man.
Opportunity, and this time it's from the real boss himself, so this time we're not gonna turn it down, all right?
And don't get me started on Too Hype. Some of them was doing drugs. I don't even know how that factors in, but some of them were. That's just the reality. Like, you do have people like Sidemen, AMP, Beta Squad to look at, to be people to, aspire to be, and you have some of their phone numbers, so you can, honestly get a hold of those guys. Sit there, talk to them, pick their brains, kind of like Jason the Ween is doing right now. I think he's about to prepare himself to get back into group content once the contractual obligations end with FaZe or whatever the case may be. And I think he's doing this in a very, very smart way. But while it is still early in this journey for the Capaholics, DDG, the leader of the group, and Deshae, who is also creating some content, have to ask themselves some very hard questions. These can be my friends that I have IRL, and they may do the same things, but do I want to do a group channel with them? Do I want to do business with them, etc., etc.? Or do I need to look elsewhere, see other people who have bigger and greater horizons as a way to make the group work? Ultimately, are these guys the right fit, or am I just trying to force something that can't work?
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That was a great video, bro. Great video. And I want to know, bro. If you guys start a group channel, bro, you guys all have to be hungry. That's the first thing, bro. And you gonna know, like me. I know, like if they're truly your friends, that's the first step. You guys could start a group and become friends along the way, but obviously you guys, like, you start a group with your friends, you're gonna know your friends. You're gonna know if your homie hungry or not. If you're not hungry, bro, don't start a group channel with him, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean. I know you want to make your friend, like, it's just not worth it, bro. You gotta be hungry, bro. That's the first and most important step, to be honest. If you guys are all hungry, bro, you're going to see results. If you're hungry about anything in life, you're going to see results. If I was hungry about my YouTube channel from when I started it to now, I would be way more popular than I am now. I would say I'm hungry to a certain extent, but I'm not hungry enough. If I was really hungry enough, I would upload every day. I would find a way to upload every day or every other day. I would find ways to make what I want to make happen. So there's no excuse. No excuse for anything in life, bro. I'm not gonna lie, like, it's not even just hungriness. Like, well, it is about hungriness. Weight loss, bro. This applies to anything. If you want to do something and you're currently not doing it, unless there's some crazy out of body excuse, if you're making one, you don't really want it for real. That's my opinion on it, bro. My name is J.D. J-Dub, and I'm out, bro.